Hi, this is my review of Bedlam. Bedlam is a horror adventure for deluxe tunnels and trolls. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, so don't worry about watching this video and then playing the adventure, nothing will be spoiled. Bedlam feels a lot like a nice mix of Hammer horror and Cthulhu mythos, because you have some classic horror elements, but at the same time you also have some things related to madness and facing those things that are unknowable and unexplainable. Now let's talk about the quality of the PDF. The quality is superb. Everything is well written. Well, I haven't been through all the paths because Bedlam Asylum, which is the building where the adventure takes place, is quite big. But for what I've seen so far, everything is very without typos, etc. What I really like about the PDF is that it's incredibly easy to navigate. You have all these entries with hyperlinks, so when you decide to take this path or fight this enemy or talk to that NPC, you just need to click on the entry and it's going to take you to the right page. There are also bookmarks as well, so it just a pleasure to navigate this PDF. Now, there are some black and white illustrations. I'm not going to show you illustrations because they represent some of the encounters. They could be spoilers, but they're very nice, very thematic. Now, when it comes to the contents of the PDF, the adventure itself, it really communicates a nice sense of dread and madness. I don't think I've experienced this sense of the unknowable and macabre and scary as I experienced this solo adventure. It kind of felt like the Silent Hill, like the video game. At times, some of the NPC interactions are quite weird, and you have this sense of vulnerability. This is an adventure for warriors. You could play as a mage or a rogue, but you can't cast spells inside Bedlam, so you would be at a disadvantage. The main theme of Bedlam is that there's this mysterious asylum and even more mysterious master of the asylum. And there are a lot of rumors, creepy and dark rumors surrounding this building and its master. And the son of a rich person has gone missing. I believe it was the son. I'm not sure if it was the nephew or the son. And there is money to be gained for finding out if that missing boy is inside the asylum or related to the asylum in some way, if his disappearance has to do or is connected with the nefarious activities of the master of Bedlam. So you're going to enter this asylum, but you can also adventure around the asylum. That's very nice. And the way the asylum is being it's presented, it gives you that feeling of that you want to move very carefully without making too much noise because you're afraid that something really bad is going to happen to you. Maybe some kind of eldritch horror is going to jump at you from somewhere. And there's a lot of freedom. I really felt like I was in a role-playing game that is in a multiplayer role-playing game, because solo adventures can feel a bit limiting at times, but here the first thing that I thought to do when I approached the asylum, and you could actually, it's one of the options, you could do it. So that's very nice. And every time you face a foe, it's going to be a very disturbing. At least the enemies that I faced were somewhat creepy and disturbing enough. And when you are fighting against them, you're like, oh no, now everyone in the asylum is going to know that I am here trying to infiltrate this creepy place. So that's very nice. And there are many instances that you really feel like your character is at risk, your character's sanity or your life, because there are many instances in which when your character is facing off or witnessing some horrible event or some unnerving thing, you will have to make a check, or your your IQ is going to go down. However, because of that, your mind could also get stronger. That is, if you are successful in your checks, you may actually gain some IQ points. So that's very nice. That's a risk and reward. And even though I finished the adventure following one of the paths, one of the specific ways in which you can finish this, complete this adventure, I felt like I wanted to go back as soon as possible because I didn't find many things. I didn't find, for example, the master of the asylum. So after I'm done with adventuring with this warrior that I have right here, I'm going to attempt going to Bedlam and see what I can find there once more. Well, I recommend that you get this adventure, especially if you like horror-themed adventures. Play it at night with your lights out and just your a candle, perhaps, or a small lamp, and you're going to feel like the mood, and it's very nice. You could also play some music in the background, maybe Silent Hill music. So it's a very nice adventure, and it surprised me that it communicated that sense of fear and dread and a bit of madness. Well, thanks for watching my review. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. See you later.